It is a brisk morning out there, but a rather beautiful one. Natasha with the latest. Natasha?
Thanks very much. Yeah, you know, it's that wind chill, still in the minus double digits, and we're pretty much going to sit there anywhere from -9 to -12. Morning starts all week long this week, so you have to dress for that. Possible travel delays here across the U.S. Northeast. They are expecting yet another nor'easter, the fourth one in a couple of weeks, so anywhere from 10 to 15 centimeters of snow expected over the next 48 hours, and that's, again, going to be New York, that's Washington, that's Philly. The week ahead here, some cloud, but staying dry, and as I mentioned, those wind chills around -9 to -12 in the morning, staying dry into the weekend, but we are going to continue to struggle to hit that seasonal high of about 5, 6. These are your Sunday afternoon temperatures, anywhere from 2 to 4 for southeastern Ontario, could get up to 6 degrees out through Windsor. We are looking also at the car wash forecast. Of course, leave it for the morning, wait till the afternoon as temperatures warm up. Otherwise, you got that risk for freezing locks, right? Because it's still so chilly in the morning. There are the forecast highs. No precipitation in the forecast. Sunday night could run into a few flurries, but really it's not until Monday we are talking about some late day showers. That's it precipitation wise. Over to you, Carrie.
All right, well, we have a couple of problems on the go right now. Eastbound on the Gardner as you're approaching Park Lawn. Looks like that center lane is now taken out, one of the center lanes anyway. That is a collision, looks like just a stalled vehicle, but traffic spotters from the scene say it was a collision, the other vehicle left. So we'll see what happens there. But in the meantime, on the eastbound Gardner, it is starting to get backed up now as you approach Royal York. Again, those problems are just before Park Lawn. There's also a collision. It's on the westbound 401, just west of Kennedy, and that one's in the collectors. Also, this one blocking the right lane right now, and it's a slow go on the westbound 401. Seeing those delays now building as you approach Markham Road, and it looks like both express and collectors are filling in right over to Kennedy. Even though that problem is in the collectors, the express lanes, they are getting busy as well. That's it for traffic. I'll send it back to you, Mel.
And we are following breaking news right now. An explosion at a FedEx facility in San Antonio. One worker is reportedly injured. The extent of their injuries right now is not clear. San Antonio is roughly an hour and a half from Austin, Texas, where 4 bombs have exploded since the beginning of the month. So far, there's no word if this is connected to those blasts, but local media reporting the FedEx package was bound for Austin. We'll continue to follow this story as it develops throughout the morning. Meanwhile, here at home, firefighters continue to battle a fire in Nobleton that has destroyed a house under construction. Several other homes in that area evacuated as a precaution. Now, it first erupted at a house on Robinson Road near Highway 27 and King Road around 11:30 last night. No reports of any serious injuries here, but residents of up to 15 other homes in the neighborhood evacuated. Some of those homes may have also been damaged. And crews still putting water on the flames here. Heavy smoke through the area. You can see that you can actually just see the aftermath as we get a little bit tighter here on what's left of this one home. Still waiting on an update from fire officials on whether or not some residents may be allowed to return as well. If you look at that tree actually to the left of you, you can tell the temps have dropped quite a bit, and so this is a bit of a challenge, and you can see the water just freezing to these trees, to these branches here. Again, we do not know the cause of this fire. We'll continue to stay on the scene and let you know should anything change here. Well, talks are set to resume today between York University and the union representing striking contract faculty. The school making this decision Sunday to return to talks with CUPE, which represents about 3,000 teaching staff. The strike beginning on March 5th, now in its 3rd week. The striking workers teach about 60% of the coursework at the school, but the university has not canceled any of their classes. And according to York, the union has said that an agreement would be possible if they return to negotiating. Both sides have rejected offers from the other side since the strike began. Well, CAA's annual Worst Roads campaign is kicking off today, later on this morning. It means you can vote for the bumpiest ride in the city or the province, and it doesn't matter if you're a pedestrian, a cyclist, or motorist, everyone has their beef. Last year, Dufferin was named the worst road in Toronto. It is a repeat offender, and that's where we find our Tammy Sutherland. If you follow her on Twitter, she said it is the Michael Jordan of the roads here, because people, it is top of the list, but not for a good reason. Good morning, Tammy.
Exactly. Good morning, Melanie. Top of the list, 3 years in the past 15. So we're here on Dufferin right now. It is an all-star of the CAA Worst Roads campaign. It was a winner or a loser, I guess you can say, of the campaign over the last 15 years, 3 times. The CAA Worst Roads campaign, as you mentioned, does launch today, and it gives you, the driver, the opportunity to vote on whether or not you think that Dufferin or any other road in the province is the bumpiest, most bone-rattling, teeth-chattering ride out there. Voting begins today, and if you need some inspiration, of course, there have been the worst roads over the last year. 2017, the worst roads, Dufferin, Yonge, Bathurst, Eglinton West, and Finch West. And the worst roads in Ontario last year, I'll give you the top 5. Burlington Street in Hamilton, Dufferin in Toronto. We had Lawrence Street in Sudbury, Malleys Drive in Sudbury, as well as Queenston Street in St. Catharines. So coming up in the next half hour, we will be speaking to the CAA about their latest campaign as they celebrate 15 years. You can vote until April 15th on their website. That is CAAWorstRoads.com. And Melanie, I have to say my vote for Worst Roads, Shooter Street downtown. The whole thing.
Right outside our doors here.
Bumpiest ride.
Yeah, all right. Thanks so much, Tammy. And continue to get your votes in here, and we'll talk to the CAA as they launch officially later on this morning. Also, Mayor Tory is going to be on the show later on, and they've just released a number of projects of resurfacing road projects, so we'll talk to him about that. To other news now, the last male northern white rhino has died at the age of 45, and only 2 females are left in the world. Sudan was euthanized after a significant decline in health. He suffered from age-related issues and severe infections. He was the last male northern white rhino alive, but scientists were able to save some genetic material to attempt an artificial insemination of one of 2 female white rhinos. All rhino species around the world are currently considered threatened. Our Canadian Paralympians, they have started to return home after their best ever showing at the Winter Games. And that is Canadian biathlete Mark Arendz showing off some of his 6 medals that he won in South Korea. Our Paralympians had set an original goal of 17 medals. They crushed that record. They scooped up 8 of them gold, to finish second in the standings. And our silver medal winning sledge hockey team is due to arrive in Pearson just before 5 o'clock this afternoon. So head on out there and say hello. Uber suspending all tests of its self-driving cars, including here in Toronto, after a fatal crash in Arizona. On Sunday night, a self-driving Uber SUV hit and killed a woman walking outside of a crosswalk in Tempe, Arizona. The company says it is cooperating with this investigation. Officers say the vehicle was in autonomous mode at the time of this collision, but there was an operator that was behind the wheel. As a result of that crash, Uber has suspended all tests of self-driving cars in Phoenix, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, as well as here in TO.